Yo, what is good YouTube? I am Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review of the Adidas Harden Volume 4. Before we get started, if you all enjoy sneaker content just like this, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the Adidas Harden Volume 4, at least on this pair, features a translucent rubber outsole, and I'm not really sure how to describe the traction pattern. Maybe it kind of looks like a bunch of different squares or like a spider web or something. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's a traction that's inspired by James Harden himself. So yeah, the traction on the shoe is awesome. Like on clean courts, you guys are gonna have no problems whatsoever. On dustier courts, just make sure to wipe because it does pick up a little bit of dust, but once you wipe, you guys are gonna be good to go. Just make sure you consistently wipe if you guys are playing on those dustier courts. So like I said, this pair does have a translucent rubber outsole. And I've actually played in the barbershop colorway, which has a solid rubber outsole, and this pair. And the translucent rubber actually plays a lot better than the solid rubber outsole. For me, I was playing on the exact same courts. I brought both of the shoes, and the solid rubber outsole didn't perform as well as the translucent rubber. For some reason, the solid rubber, I would be sliding. I wouldn't say sliding, but I'd have like slip-ups here and there. Way more inconsistent than the translucent rubber option. So my personal opinion, if you guys want solid traction, get the translucent rubber. The solid rubber outsole just wasn't doing it for me. So if you can, definitely go for the translucent rubber. Moving on to the cushion, the Harden Volume 4 features full light strike, and the light strike in here feels awesome. In the heel, you do have a thick chunk of light strike, so you're gonna have that impact protection, the responsiveness to bounce, and it just feels really, really good. Up in the forefoot, you can clearly see that the light strike is very, very thin. And personally, I would have liked it to be a little bit thicker because yeah, you do get a lot of core feel and responsiveness out of this forefoot cushion setup. However, this being the first Harden model that features light strike, I would have actually liked to feel the light strike a little bit more because it's definitely more dead in the forefoot than in the heel. And yeah, it could have really used a little bit more up in the forefoot. I'm not saying it's a bad cushion setup because it's not. If you like that core feel and responsiveness, this has definitely got you covered. But if you really want to feel that light strike up in the forefoot, I would say that this definitely isn't the best implementation, but in the end, it still does feel pretty good. So moving on to the materials, the Harden Volume 4 in this particular colorway features a full textile upper. I don't think this is prime knit, but yeah, it feels very premium and it feels great on foot. Outside of those textile materials, you do have this huge fuse overlay up in the toe box area just for that extra durability. And you do also have this elastic band that goes over the midfoot of the shoe. And then on top of that, you do have this synthetic overlay right here where your laces go. And you also have a bigger one on the medial side of the shoe. Overall material usage is really nice. I prefer these materials over the materials that was used in the Harden Volume 3. It just feels way better, more premium. So I really enjoy the materials on the Harden Volume 4. I think you will too. So moving on to the fit, I'd say going down a half size from your regular size is the way to go. This does run a little bit long. If you guys are slightly wide footers to hella wide footers, try these on first if you can, because it is a little bit narrow up in the toe box, especially around where your pinky toe is. And you may experience just a little bit of pinching, or maybe not pinching, but you will feel pressure. Not only that pressure also comes from this elastic band as well, and you definitely notice it. But because of the materials that they use on the shoe, that pain or that pinching or whatever it is, the pressure, it does go away. You just got to give it time for the materials to break in, which honestly isn't that long. But depending on how wide your foot is, you still may feel the pressure. So just try these on in stores if you can. The materials do sit very nicely over your foot, and after that initial break-in period, I'd say that the fit got really, really nice. So yeah, overall, the fit in the Harden Volume 4 was really good. Moving on to the support, past Harden models have had some heel slip issues. And yeah, this is actually completely different. I didn't have any heel slip in this shoe at all, which was awesome. I didn't have any side-to-side movement on the footbed as well. And torsional rigidity and stability, this thing has got you covered. This really isn't, it's not gonna twist on you. So yeah, Support in the Harden Volume 4 was good. When it comes to lateral movements, cuts, step backs, whatever, this thing has definitely got you covered. The traction and just like the way this whole lateral part of the shoe is sculpted, you're not gonna move anywhere, you're not gonna have any instability issues. So the support in the Harden Volume 4 was actually really good. Retail price on the Harden Volume 4 is $130, which is a decrease from the Harden Volume 3. And is it worth the price? I'd say so. I really enjoyed playing in these. These feel great. If you guys are looking for like a lot of impact protection, this is definitely not going to be the shoe for you because like I said, you know, the cushion is pretty thin up in the forefoot and you will start to feel the impact after hours and hours of play. I definitely did. So yeah, that's just one thing to keep in mind, but everything else about the shoe is awesome. If you guys are playing on dustier courts, just make sure to wipe and you guys will be good to go. Also, get the translucent outsole, not the solid rubber, because the translucent just outperforms the solid by like a mile. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these. If you all have already played in these, let me know what you guys think about the shoes down below. And also actually, if you've played in the translucent rubber option and the solid rubber option, let me know if you guys are experiencing the same thing I am, because I'm really curious if it's just me or the courts that I'm playing on, or if this is like a widespread issue. That's pretty much it for this performance review. If you all like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Also smash that thumbs up button for me, as it really does help me out. While you guys are at it, check out this video on my left and on my right, and that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace.